Under Calgary's sun where the Rockies rise, Keiko vibes, it's no surprise. We're living large, oh Canada, partying hard all night and day. Turn up the beat, feel that bassline drop. With Child Nation, we'll never stop. Raise your glass, let's make a toast to the West Coast, who does it most. Keiko, Calgary, where we come alive. Chive on Canada, let's feel the vibe. In the heart of Alberta, where the fun don't cease. Raving through the night, finding inner peace. From the prairies to the peaks, we gather here with friends so dear and spirits clear. Chavo Canada, we all unite for freedom, kindness, and endless light. Turn up the beat, feel that bassline drop. With Chive Nation, we'll never stop. Raise your glass, let's make a toast to the West Coast, who does it most. Keiko, Calgary, where we come alive. Chive on Canada, let's feel the vibe. In the heart of Alberta, where the fun don't cease. Raving through the night, finding inner peace. Under the northern lights, we lose control. Our hearts beat as one, a collective soul. Keiko, Calgary, where dreams take flight. Together we conquer the longest night. Keiko, Calgary, where we come alive. Chive on Canada, let's feel the vibe. In the heart of Alberta, where the fun don't cease. Raving through the night, finding inner peace. So let's keep dancing till the morning light. With Keiko's spirit, we'll be alright. Oh Canada, and we stand so tall in this Chive Nation, we'll never fall. Under Calgary sky, where the Rockies shine, KCCO vibes we unwind. With Chavo Canada, a unity call. Dancing through the night, we give our all. Feel the beat drop, let your spirits fly. Together we rise, reaching for the sky. Raise a glass high for the Chive Nation, spreading love and joy across our great nation. KCCO Calgary, we come alive. Chive on Canada, we thrive. In Alberta's heart, where the fun won't cease. Raving through the night, finding inner peace. Oh, oh, oh. From the prairies to the peaks, we gather near with friends so dear and spirits clear. Chive, oh Canada, and we unite as one, celebrating life till the night is done. Feel the beat drop, let your spirits fly. Together we rise, reaching for the sky. Raise a glass high for the Chive Nation, spreading love and joy across our great nation. KCCO Calgary, we come alive. Chive on Canada, we thrive. souls ignite with KCCO. Everything's right. Chivo, Canada, and we stand tall. With unity and love we conquer all. KCCO Calgary, we come alive. Chivo, Canada, we thrive. In Alberta's heart where the fun won't cease. Raving through the night, finding inner peace. So let's keep dancing till morning light. With KCCO spirit, we'll be alright. Chivo, Canada, and we stand so tall. In this Chive nation, we'll never fall. Oh, let's keep dancing till morning light. With KCCO spirit, we'll be alright. Chivo, Canada, and we stand so tall. In this Chive nation, we'll never fall. Under Calgary's sky, where the Rockies shine, KCCO vibes we unwind. With Chivo, Canada, a unity call. Dancing through the night, we give our all. Feel the beat drop, let your spirits fly. Together we rise, reaching for the sky. Raise a glass high for the Chive nation, spreading love and joy across our great nation. KCCO Calgary, we come alive. Chive, Canada, we thrive. In Alberta's heart where the fun won't cease. Raving through the night, finding inner peace. From the prairies to the peaks, we gather near. With friends so dear and spirits clear. Chivo, Canada, hey, we unite as one. Celebrating life till the night is done. Feel the beat drop, let your spirits fly. Together we rise, reaching for the sky. Raise a glass high for the Chive nation, spreading love and joy across our great nation. KCCO Calgary, we come alive. Chive, Canada, we thrive. In Alberta's heart where the fun won't cease. Raving through the night, finding inner peace. Under northern lights, our souls ignite. With KCCO, everything's right. Chivo, Canada, and we stand tall. With unity and love, we conquer all. KCCO Calgary, we come alive. Chive, Canada, we thrive. In Alberta's heart where the fun won't cease. Raving through the night, finding inner peace. So let's keep dancing till morning light. With KCCO spirit, we'll be alright. Chivo, Canada, hey, we stand so tall. In this Chive nation, we'll never fall. So let's keep dancing till morning light. With KCCO spirit, we'll be alright. Chivo, Canada, and we stand so tall. In this Chive nation, we'll never fall.
And a happy hump day to you. Hopefully, you're having a wonderful Wednesday. And yeah, just trying to catch up here and see if everything is working and connected. Here we are, just a couple days away from our wonderful Goya walk for this week. So, if for those that don't know who I am, where am I? I am right here. My name is Kevin, one of your KCCO Calgary admins, and thank you for joining and taking time out of your busy schedule to get caught up on what's going down with Goya this weekend. So, for those that don't know what Goya stands for, it is a 5K walk that we have going on. So, I would love for you to be able to join us and help raise some money through donations, and donations being, we'll get into that a little bit later. So, right, let me pull this out here. So, um, we're was it 4 days and a bit away from it. Um, but as we always do, let's start off the show with a story from our Chive Charities page. So we'll just hop over to our setup here. And so if you head on over to chivecharities.org, you can sort of see what different and new stories are being put up there. So the story we're going to read today, we have a whole bunch of previous stories that we've actually read on the stream here. So we're actually going to jump into Sage's story. So, Sage W, giving the green light to Sage. The world gets smaller in ways people never have to think about. It happens quietly, not all at once, but in a series of small calculations. Can we get there? Will the ride show up? Will the lift work? Will there be space? Will she be able to breathe? For Sage, those questions have been a part of life for as long as she can remember. She was born with muscular dystrophy and chronic lung disease, a combination that has shaped how she moves through the world, literally and figuratively. By the age of 3, she was using a wheelchair. Over time, that became a power wheelchair, not just a tool for mobility, but an extension of who she is. Add in oxygen, medical equipment, and the everyday realities of being a medically fragile child, and something as simple as leaving the house becomes anything but simple. And yet, if you ask Sage what she wants, her answer is beautifully uncomplicated. She wants to go. To school, to the aquarium, to Comic Con, to see her friends, to play, to be a part of things, to live a life that feels wide open, not carefully measured. Because at her core, Sage is still just a kid. A kid who loves tiny toys she can hold in her hand. A kid who will absolutely talk your ear off about toys, and if you let her, a kid who watches her favorite shows in different languages just because she can. A kid who races her friends in power wheelchairs like they're go-karts and laughs the whole way through. Her mom describes her world as rainbows and unicorns, not because life has been easy, but because Sage chooses joy anyway. And really, she has every reason not to. There have been hospital stays and long stretches of uncertainty. Years where answers were hard to come by. A spinal surgery that changed everything, correcting her scoliosis, and in the process giving her something she hadn't fully had before, the ability to breathe deeper. Before the surgery, she would come home from school exhausted, needing to lie down, her body quietly working overtime in ways no one could see. Now she moves through the house with purpose, reaching for toys, navigating her space, claiming her independence in small but powerful ways. I can drive myself, she'll say. And that might be the most remarkable thing about Sage. Not just her resilience, but her voice. She has learned how to advocate for herself in a world that doesn't always make space for her. She knows when she needs help, and just as importantly, when she doesn't. She tells her mom when it's time to step back. She navigates hallways, conversations, and life with a confidence that have been hard earned. But even the strongest voices can't fix a broken system. Because the truth is, for families like Sage's, transportation is everything. In a city like Chicago, where public transportation is often assumed to be accessible, the reality tells us a different story. Rides that don't show up, buses that are late or never come at all, elevators that are broken, vehicles that can't accommodate a power wheelchair, systems that require meticulous planning for simple as going to school or attending a weekend event. There's no spontaneity, no quick trips, no let's just go. Every outing becomes a gamble. And when Sage was recovering from surgery, that gamble became even more complicated. Her mom rented wheelchair accessible vans when she could, trying to get her to appointments, trying to give her some sense of normalcy. But renting a van once a month isn't the same as having the freedom to live your life. So Sage waited. She waited at school for buses that were late. She waited at home while her brother went out into the world. She waited for weekends when maybe, just maybe, there would be a way to go somewhere, to do something, to be included. Look at that. That looks like so much fun. And through all of it, she kept asking the same simple questions. Are we going to be able to go? That question carries more weight than it should, because every child should be able to go. The after-school club where they make bracelets and talk with friends, to the adaptive recreation programs where wheelchairs become race cars and differences disappear, to community events where no one has to explain their story because everyone already understands. Sage has found those spaces. She's found her people. She's found moments where her world feels big again. But getting there hasn't been easy, which is why this van changes everything. It's the difference between waiting and living. For Sage, it means going back to the grocery store with her mom. It means not having to wait in the cold for a ride that might not come. It means being able to say, let's go, and actually go. And for her mom, it means something just as powerful. It means one less barrier in a life already filled with them. One less thing to solve, to plan, to worry about. One more way to give her daughter the life she deserves. Because at the heart of the story is not just a remarkable kid, but a remarkable mother. A mother who has spent years navigating a system that wasn't built for her family, but who has advocated, adjusted, learned, and kept going. Who has created a life where joy is still possible, where independence is encouraged, where her daughter's voice is heard. She'll tell you it's okay to feel overwhelmed, that you take it day by day, that sometimes you have to stop and smell the flowers, even when life is complicated. And maybe that's what it's really about. Not just a van, not just transportation, but the quiet, powerful way a life can open back up when the right support shows up at the right time. For Sage, it means fewer limits and more living. More yes, more moments that don't require a backup plan. More chances to be exactly who she already is. A kid who wants to go, to see, to experience, to belong. That kind of change doesn't happen on its own. It happens because a community chooses to step in, because people decide that families like Sage's shouldn't have to navigate it all alone, because someone somewhere says, we can make this easier. And thanks to donors like you, that dream is a reality today, and we're able to fully fund the purchase of a wheelchair accessible van for the total impact of $55,000. What a cute smile. So, if you've ever wondered what your support can do, this is it. You can help families like Sage's the freedom to move through the world with a little more ease, a little more independence, and a little more joy. You just did it. So, join us, support Chive Charities, and make this world 10% happier. One life, one family, one yes we can go at a time. So then it goes through the breakdown of how Chive Charities was able to help out Sage. That is awesome. So, do this. So yeah, we are going to talk about all things Goya, which is Get Off Your Ass, that's coming up this weekend. And there's one more thing I wanted to open up here just to see what the forecast is going to be like here. So while I am looking that up, I just want to give a shout out to a few people that have popped in and said hello and who are joining us live. So big shout out to Mike, Chris, and Mr. Potter. Sab, how you doing, my friend? Cheers, everyone, for taking the time out of your schedule to join me. So, cheers. Chive on. All right. So, yeah, this Sunday is going to be our 5K walk. For those that are in Calgary, we're actually going to be meeting at Glenmore Reservoir, or the Weaselhead natural area, and we're going to be meeting in the parking lot and doing a 2.5K walk, and we're going to go through the trail here shortly. But for those that are joining remotely and want to participate, choose a 5-kilometer route that you want to travel and be part of our KCCO Calgary community. We would encourage you to sign up and register, and I'm just going to pop that into our chat here so that you can go and let us know that you are going to, I believe this is it here. Just copy that. There we go. So I'll just put that up and we'll share that. So we have the event registration, which is super simple to fill out. And so yeah, Sunday, May the 3rd at 11 a.m. Locally, we're going to be going to the Weaselhead natural area at Glenmore Reservoir here in Calgary. Yeah, so whether you're joining us at the Weaselhead natural area, ooh, I misspelled that on the form. Ooh, not good. Here, let me pop this into our chat so that you can go and complete the form as we go through this. There we go. And there we go. So popping a link in there for you to go and fill out that form. And yeah, whether you're joining us at or walking across the country, we want to make a collective difference as well. So for our Calgary crew here, We will have a collection point at the start of the walk for non-perishable food items or recyclables, or and recyclables if you want to do both. For our remote crew, we encourage you to drop a bag of food off at your local food bank, or take some recyclables to a local charity depot in your own city. Snap a photo of your own donation and tag hashtag Goya 2026. We want to celebrate the impact you're making in your own backyard. And don't forget to print out your official Goya 2026 bib after you complete this registration. So, after you complete the registration, you get a confirmation email, and there we go. And then on the confirmation email, it will then give you a link to print off your own little bib. So the bib is definitely printable. It says Goya 2026 official participant. So want to see all of you take pictures with your bib on, or if you're going to be dropping stuff off to local charity, print off a bib and take a picture with it, and make sure you tag Goya 2026. Also, let's see if I can put that right over my face. If you're on your computer, you can go ahead and scan that. That will take you to the registration page as well. So we're super excited about doing it. Nope, not that. I want to do that. And then that. So yeah, we're heading on May the 3rd, Glenmore Reservoir, and you're saying, well, where is Glenmore Reservoir here in Calgary? So let us just take a quick peek. So here we have Calgary, and we're just going to zoom on in. Glenmore Reservoir, which is the water reserve here for the city of Calgary. So it's a huge reservoir, and we're going to be heading towards the North Glenmore Park area. So at the very corner, there is an area called the Weaselhead Natural Area. So we're actually going to be meeting at the corner of, it's like 66th Avenue and 37th Street. So we're going to be meeting in this parking lot. And from this parking lot, we end up walking down the path and following this path all along the reservoir. It's a wonderful pathway, and it's so gorgeous. And now in the springtime, with the warmer weather that we're having finally arrive after the last little while, we are going to be walking along the pathway, and there's tons of birds out there, and it's just a beautiful sight. And as long as it's not raining, it should be a gorgeous day on Sunday. So we'll pull up the forecast to take a look and see how we can prepare. So yeah, we were walking along this path, and it ends up being about 2.5 kilometers and around this bend here to the boathouse where the Calgary Canoe Club is. So all the way to here is about 2.5 kilometers. Then we turn around and head on back to the parking lot. So we are going all along the edge of the reservoir to the canoe club, and then turning around and going all the way back to the parking lot. That ends up being about an hour walk. We've done it many times in the past, and it's a good hike. If you want to run, come and join us and do it yourself. But I know a number of us were just going to be walking and enjoying the scenery and visiting and catching up. So it's a low stress event, but we do encourage people to bring their own non perishable items of food or bringing a bag of recyclables. So on the Sunday, let's take a look at what the forecast is going to be here in Calgary. So for the next 7 days here in Calgary, our temperatures are going to be all over the place. So Wednesday, which is today, we're going to hit a low of 13 or a low overnight of 0. And then on Thursday, we're going to go get up to plus 21, which is nice, nice weather. And then Friday, we're cooling back down to 8. Then Saturday, we're going to hit about 14 during the day. Oh, look at that. We're going to be hitting a high of 22 on Sunday. So absolutely perfect weather to be able to go for a nice walk. So why don't you let me know what the temperature is going to be in your area on the Sunday. Is it conducive to going for a nice walk? Here we go. That's our forecast for Sunday. Starting off the morning, about 6 degrees. And by the time we start at 11 o'clock, it definitely should be a bit warmer, closer to that 22 temperature. So looks like it's going to be a gorgeous, gorgeous day for it. All right. All right. So yeah, we are getting ready. We are also, every social post that we have this week is all related to Goya. Tuesday's music battle was a battle between, who was it between? A couple of artists. Let me just pull it up here. It was between Loverboy and the Guess Who, and both of them are on a playlist. So every Tuesday we have a Canadian artist battle between bands, male artists and female artists. So I've compiled a Spotify list for that, and we'll be playing that as we go on our walk. And if you're walking remotely, definitely shoot me a message, and I'm willing to share that playlist with you as well. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to getting out and getting active. We've had Mother Nature kind of playing some tricks on us the last couple of weeks. We've had dumps and blizzards and like a foot of snow, and then next day it's melted and all gone. And then the next day another blizzard comes in. So or hopefully this is the stretch that leads us right into spring and right into a wonderful, wonderful summer as well. So, yeah, looking forward to it. And I have more things that I need to get going on here to get ready for it. So I am looking forward to seeing everybody on Sunday, and expect a few messages from me directly to you to get you to sign up for our event. And oh, I almost forgot about this. Something that I am very curious about is how many. Here we go. With the bags of recycling that we're going to have in, how many do you think that we will get? How many bottles and cans of recycling do you think that we get? So pop a guess in our comments so that I can give you a shout out whether you're close or far away. So if you're here in Calgary, you'll get a better judgment of the day of, so you know how many bags that we do collect. All right, so with that, I'm going to sign this off and get back to sending more messages out to you guys to get more people to sign up and register so I can find out how many of you are going to be joining me. And I may even go live on Sunday morning during part of our walk so you can actually see what gorgeous scenery that we have. So, with that, I'm going to sign off and head out, grab a bite to eat, and keep on working. So, cheers to everyone who decided to join tonight. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you, and have yourself a great, wonderful rest of your week. And we will see you hopefully on Sunday. Cheers. Chive on.
In a world so full of noise and clatter, we dream of making things just a bit better. Small changes adding up to a greater whole. Let's ignite the spark, let's reach our goal. We'll make the world 10% brighter.